Oh, there we are. I was just kind of rocking out some old school heavy metal music. I played that in honor of Twisted Pixie, who is a truly amazing woman, and I had a really great time taking her out to SmackDown Live. Yes, and this is the one and only Hobo Tom. As you know by what I just said, I've had a very long week of wrestling, and I still have one more wrestling show to kind of review a little bit. And that's the New Year's Dash. I have to find that a little bit. Oh, let's see here. Ooh, text messages. I like text messages. Text messages are pretty cool. Let's see here. Excuse me for a moment. See here. When is too late? Oh, that's the other one. That's what I was listening to again. SmackDown Live. I always forget what to show and what not to show. I just say, nothing looks. SmackDown Live up in Jacksonville, the lower level. Oh, I got those seats again. This was a really fun show. Unexpected things happen. The one thing I'm gonna rant and rave about, probably for a good couple of minutes, is that security's way too strict. That and it's inconsistent. When I was at the Raw show, which you previously saw on my YouTube channel, by the way, that's changing a little bit. And I'm going to be working on that maybe next week. So there are changes coming to the channel. Let's see here, 6:14, 10. That sounds pretty good. So there are going to be changes coming to the channel. Let me geek and criticize the WWE a little bit. I understand that they don't want. It's copyrighted content, and they do have legal license and proprietary rights to what they do. I get that. But, again, in my opinion, if I'm trying to enhance others' experience of the WWE product, as long as I am not kind of claiming stuff, which I really don't. I always tell you this is videos I've taken from whatever WWE or NXT. Oh, there we go. Okay. None of this. Well, it is somewhat original. The fact that I'm the one making it. It's a live event. People are actually seeing it anyway. 2 messages. Oh, I will. Sorry, I'm so bad at texting. As long as, in my opinion, if with the entrances and a little action, if I get a 5-minute video out of really 20 minutes and not kind of taping their tapings, which doesn't make sense, but taping the stuff that goes on TV. I mean, as long as I'm not there, Larry, with a video camera, taping the whole thing, I mean, they should allow certain things. And this isn't to say that everyone does it. Some people could care less. Again, as long as you're not there with a video camera taping everything, every minute, every second, they don't care. other people, that camera comes out, and you feel that evil eye upon you. So, and then they try to make it better by saying, oh, well, you can still take regular pictures, just can't record anything. I've had that argument and critique before. I think especially when it's not me, but when you see them like really actively just going after everyone, it does take the fun out of it, especially because I had Twisted Pixie next to me, and this was her first wrestling event that she went to, so I'll give her a woot woot, because that's what Marty Skrull does. That's a whole other side argument. But you can also watch the videos that she posted up on her Facebook channel. And if you know who I'm talking about, you can go free to watch. If not, don't ask me. So that's like a weird thing. But it's a fair thing, though. So I'm going to talk a little bit about SmackDown. I'm going to show the matches. There's going to be some things, some videos in there. Some videos look only because, again, I am Hobo Tom. I'm used to playing this game with security. It happens all the time. And I think only because I was with someone and the one person was not just going after me. So it's not just me, but when they start literally like patrolling the seats, like really, you're taking the fun out of it. Because the way I view it, one, it's almost like free advertising. And I know I only have 31 subscribers. So I mean, it's not like I'm getting the masses out there. I mean, I'm sure people aren't watching my video and say, "Oh, he's just videotaping the whole thing." No, it's not like that. Again, it's a review and reaction and recap. Sometimes it all depends on the video I'm doing. Some video formats. Oh, again, a little another news bit. Some video formats will change. Eventually, I'm going to be doing interviews and or being the interviewee. So again, that's always something special. And as always, gonna give some shout outs. So this amazing video goes on to Saint 318. Thank you very much, sir, for your comment. Thank you very much for allowing a hobo like me to listen to your show and then kind of comment off of what I hear because, again, if I'm a hobo, or to get things. But again, thank you very much. And so this perfect moonsault goes out to you. See here. With that said, his comment is that again, I was the Impact Homecoming, and for the most part, it was a really good show. The thing that Impact is beginning to do, though, and it's slightly annoying, is that they're having really screwy ends to their main event. And what I mean by that is last time Austin Aries, even though he ate the pin, he just kind of no-sold Starship Pain of all moves, got up, told the crowd they were number one, told the announcers they were number one, and just walked out of the building. Nothing happened. He just got out of his seat and left. Shame on you, Austin Aries. I think he was let go because of his antics, or he was informed that he was being let go, and just wanted to give a big old thumbs down to Impact Wrestling. Wasn't going to do that on YouTube. I know the past match was kind of a weird finish towards the main event with Johnny Impact pinning Brian Cage. With main events for titles, there should be some special feeling and not a screwy feeling. So that's my one complaint about Impact. On a really minor note, it's not something I would want to show any girl, maybe. Again, Jordan Grace. There's a little booty on her. Not a little booty. Big, round, juicy. Oh, booty. Big, round, full booty. I'm going to get in trouble. And again, Allie just looks evil. Allie looks like the girl next door. Su Young's just that Asian hottie. And Kiera Hogan has, again, very large, round, supple bosom. Yeah, I can say those words. And then the knockouts match. Tessa Blanchard's pretty cute looking. And Mrs. Impact, hat goes off to you. My hat goes off to you, Johnny Impact. So, with that being said, so I have my shoutouts. I have that. I even had some video production. Play a little Biohazard. So from Biohazard to Punishment. So, now let's talk about some wrestling. And like with all shows, especially SmackDown, it was when I went to the Raw, again, I mentioned this before, they had 2 dark matches. And no dark match at the end. All the dark matches were at the beginning. So for this, you actually have the dark matches. 205 Live. And it started off Noam Dar versus Tony Nese. This was a really fun match. This was a very technical match. Nice again is a very ground-based wrestler. Dar, he has a very typical British strong style, joint manipulation style. Again, classic chain wrestling. There were very few high spots, but the ones that they did do made sense and went with the flow of the match.
Yep, that's why I shut it off after I got the close-up. Thank you.
Oh, and they actually have drink holders here too. It's right by my. Oh, you see it?
21, 20, 19, 18, 17.
And I mean, overall, it was pretty good. Tony Nese was in that choke for a while, and just seemed to overpower. He didn't give up. Noam Dar did go over with a roll-up win. And I mean, for the most part, this was a fun opening match. This was a good cheeseburger match. Then the next match got my ire going, security people. I've already went on my rant and just rewind a couple of minutes. You had Hideo Itami versus Cedric Alexander. This was a good match. This was a classic match. Again, you have a feeling out period between the two wrestlers. You can tell they're just kind of getting warmed up. And again, it was really fun. Slow pace, but again, it eventually builds up. Hideo Itami, again, a very classic Japanese striker. Cedric Alexander, ooh, he does that flippy stuff. There's a flurry of kicks that he gives them, which was really good.
Why is it of the corrupt man that is more corrupt than I Y'all didn't hear that right. You know I don't follow rules. We all know. If you tell me to do something, I won't do it just because I will do it.
Okay. Pissed. This homeboy's pissed. Check him out.
So what does that timer say?
She can't see shit. What are you talking about? She can't see shit. I look like I'm watching the match and she cannot see the screen or this camera.
They're out.
You might want to let him sit on it and I'm really tall if I stand up.
Grab each other by the shorts.
It's a wrestling technique. It's tried and true. It's a staple.
They know what they're doing. They're the ones out there.
You're going over.
I had to put the camera down for just 1 second because she was looking.
Well, actually, you can stop it now.
Oh no, I'm gonna wait till we get
Come on!
Oh no, it's just actually don't because that'll fill the name.
I thought you wanted the final. Wait, I got that one.
Hideo Tommy won though. I think he got caught in the lung blower, but rolled out of the ring. Did he roll out of the ring, or did he get that, or he was right next to the ring, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna get his foot on the rope. He got his foot on the rope. Not necessarily kick out. I mean, it doesn't take that much energy just to do that with your leg. It's not like he's trying to kick out. So again, it was really good. Yeah, this is a classic. This is a really darn good match. This is a surf and turf match. I do apologize for some of the lack of videos and the quality of boo security. Next, you have the commentator staff coming out for the official SmackDown show. And then Daniel Bryan. Oh, wow. This was good, evil, heel Daniel Bryan. He starts off in the concession area. Starts to question people's eating choices. Again, hot dogs, everyone knows hot dogs are not the best thing for you. If you're in a stadium, though, hot dogs are pretty good. Oh, they're filled with nitrates, fillers, that's terrible. And some guy ranting and raving about, he goes on a rant and rave about soda. Oh, that's syrupy. You do know what it does to your teeth? You know what it does to your insides? That's not pure. That's going to make you impotent. His impotent word was the word of the day, though. And then he goes from the concession area Goes his way through the rings, just starts to trash talk the crowd. Good heel stuff. Eventually, R-Truth jumps him. I have no idea where R-Truth. Then our first match is that we had Daniel Bryan versus R-Truth. And there was no true entrance. They just kind of got in the ring after some brawling. A referee showed up, and they said, "Ring the bell." Ding. Ding, ding. And again, it was a classic Daniel Bryan match. Again, he had the no kicks. R-Truth, though, I mean, he still has his classic routine, and he still has it, though. Yeah, it was a really fun opening match. I mean, let's see here. R-Truth. Oh no, R-Truth eventually taps out, and Daniel Bryan starts speeding him a little bit, and then towards the end, AJ Styles. The crowd went absolutely bonkers for AJ Styles. Starts to pummel Daniel Bryan. This was a good cheeseburger match. This, you know what? Because the commentary segment and this kind of ran together. This is a ooh, that was good though. I'm gonna say this whole segment match was a filet mignon. Again, it really did tie everything together, and it just made Daniel Bryan that much more disliked, especially in Jacksonville. Because then he just began to run down Jacksonville, and then the whole stadium started to chant Duval, Duval. And then the next match, wow. You want to be there for this match, folks. This was Rey Mysterio and Mustafa Ali versus Samoa Joe and Andrade Cien Almas.
I just want to clarify, stills are okay. Yeah. Stills are okay. started seeing Amy, and Amy decided to go.
And this was some good stuff. This was a fast-paced match. Again, classic stuff from every wrestler. Ali did the 054 at one time. Almost did get the knees up. Joe just started to beat people up like only Joe can. Rey Mysterio again, high flying stuff. The 619 people went absolutely bonkers for. Almost as heavy New Japan, Los Ingobernables, Diapan type strikes.
About loving other people and helping other people. And you, my friend, are not my friend. And you, I'm not interested in because you've probably done so many words that your penis is about 3 inches long. And quite frankly, all the muscles just don't turn me on. So don't call him my friend again. I didn't even give him my phone number. They hacked my Facebook. I'm watched even by the military because I call the FAA and I call CSX and I complain when they interrupt my music recording in my streams. Because I have to hold the FAA license in order to broadcast.
So you're a true professional.
Because I'm a true professional, so...
I'm like,
right.
sitting next to you. Oh!
I mean, this was fun. I did have to explain to Twisted Pixie a little bit about who Rey Mysterio was. He wears the mask again because he is a luchador, or he comes from a lucha background, lucha libre background. A very traditional masked Mexican wrestler. I want to say he's from Southern California, but again, very heavily influenced. And actually, it was pretty cool because I know Twisted Pixie mentioned that she did meet Ric Flair and Sting once in an airport. Talk more about that maybe later. Again, there are changes coming a little bit to the programming content of this and some additional stuff. With that, also met Rey Mysterio, who was Rey Mysterio Jr.'s father, which makes Rey Mysterio Jr.'s son a third generation. Rey Mysterio Jr. himself is a second generation luchador. Again, this was just an amazing match. This is a true filet mignon match. And I'll tell you what, folks, SmackDown could almost do no wrong, but besides the one dark match that was a cheeseburger match, it was good. Again, the surf and turf match of Cedric Alexander, again, it was really good. But then you start this is why SmackDown's really the A show, because you have two near filet mignon segments on back to back. I mean, how else could you ever start? And that really took up most of the show. And then next, who did that? Oh, that's right, the Bar versus Usos. I remember that. Well, there were a lot of matches. Well, I have a lot of notes about that one. I took notes. But then, again, that was a filet mignon match. Then the next match, you have the bar of Sheamus and Cesaro versus the Usos. And again, this was a classic match. I think by now I started to get a little bit of timing down. And again, the videos, I do apologize for them. There's a lot of black stuff. I had to do a lot of funky stuff. The videos aren't as long. And then the classic match to start. I mean, the two men start off. I want to say it was Sheamus. And Jimmy. After a quick exchange, they tagged in, so it was Cesaro and Jay. I can't tell. I know one's one, one's the other. Cesaro again. He's smart. He knows how to do the blind tags. Ooh, and those chops by Sheamus. Not necessarily known for his chops, but every time he had a chop, woo, went through the crowd. And that clothesline, woo, made the crowd really. I mean, the crowd really had great energy. And I'm going to talk about that probably right after talking about this. There was outside the ring action again, really good. I mean, the Usos, they're great outside. Again, you have the isolation of the one, double teams, everything you expect from really a tag team match. Oh, and that's why. And again, you have the Usos. They're just so good. They out of a splash. There were false finishes left and right. You know what? It's not a filet mignon match, but this was a surf and turf match, folks. I think the only thing, and the reason why I don't say who won, is because then we got interrupted by Mandy Rose coming out in a towel.
Jimmy, can you please help me? Did I get my tiny gold shorts and my tiny gold top in your
Don't let that bitch distract you! I love you, Jesus! Give me goddamn thought!
And eventually they're gonna have to stop this nonsense. Although I will admit it is kind of funny. Again, Twisted Pixie started to shout out various things about the promiscuity of blonde-haired women. Yeah, that's the best way to put that. And again, it cost the Usos the match. And we find out later Mandy Rose was wearing her ring gear underneath. And Naomi was having none of that. I just hope this doesn't lead. Oh, this is going to lead to a match next week, I bet. It'll be okay. As long as it's not one of those stupid gimmick matches, I'll be okay with that. But that was funny. And then her husband, and I know I'm going to get this wrong. I apologize already. They're twins. I'm sitting high in the lower bowl. I can't tell the two apart. One's Jimmy, one's Jay. I apologize. The husband, Jay, comes out, starts to really separate and just like push people out of the way and tends to his wife. And he looks thoroughly confused. He's like, why me? It's kind of how guys feel. It's like, even when he says, it's like, Mandy, get out. And Naomi even knows that he's saying, Mandy, get out. He's just like, why is this going? But again, that's pro wrestling for you folks. Then we have a great Rusev promo.
Ooh. Yeah. Sometimes it gets a little
Last week, Lana, my wife, my love.
Rusev's getting better all the time. Lana probably just needed some time off. And she showed everyone her Lana parts. Last week, again, Lana's injured because she tried to help out her husband.
But once you mess with my wife, you cross a line. And you cross the line that you cannot come back from. So Shinsuke, come on here, and I promise you, I'm gonna break every...
And Shinsuke Nakamura kind of fell on her after Rusev gave Shinsuke the Machka kick. Shinsuke's in the back. Easy. You, Rusev, you hurt your wife. I'll take your title from you. This is good. This kind of extends this feud, and this is going to be really fun. Hopefully this goes all the way to the Rumble. Oh, I didn't want to check my cell phone, though. Oh, missed alarm. Whatever. I will. Oh, wait, I did that. Hopefully this goes to the Rumble, and we'll have a proper U.S. title match. Proper U.S. title first time in a while. From the previous match, and Sharpshooters. Then you have The Miz comes out.
Are you announcing? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for your SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Sheamus and Cesaro. Allow Shane McMahon and myself to be the first to congratulate you on your hard-fought victory and for dominating all the tag teams on SmackDown Live.
I'll see you
But
when
one.
you're getting thrown around, boy.
I'm here to grant
Again, during the tag team match. I'm sorry this is so just disjointed. And he just gets jumped. So it was good. Then this led to a backstage segment with Miz and Shane. And at this point, I really want to compliment the Jacksonville crowd. They were a lot more into this than the Orlando crowd. And I know the Orlando crowd's a little wonky sometimes. This Jacksonville crowd was a good crowd, minus security people. But again, I mean, they were loud. They were chanting. What was it when Rusev was talking? You'd hear people saying, "Lana is the best. Lana number one." And I think Rusev kind of semi-broke character and smiled at that. Again, you have the chance of Rusev Day going on. I think I caught a few of them on camera. I think this is going to be an editing nightmare. And then you had Miz and Shane do a thing about how they're going to become tag team champions. Shane does like to get involved in the Big Four pay-per-view, so I'll give him that. And then probably the match of the night. Oh, wow. You know what? This means there's going to be 3 fully on matches on one SmackDown. That's why SmackDown's really like the A show. So the 3-way is he said I didn't say threesome. It's Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair versus Carmella.
Introducing first from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch. Next from Staten Island, Carmella.
First of all, Becky cleans house. Becky just starts beating up everyone. They do trade. Becky has a headbutt now. She has to be careful because I know she damaged her fifth cranial nerve. I honestly forget if it's the fifth or the eighth. It's the one that's important for hearing. So I know that's not stuff you want to mess with. So she has to be a little bit careful. And remember, she did have the broken nose, but the headbutt's more up here. So we'll see how that goes. It looked good though. Charlotte started to steal some of Becky's moves. She stole the Bexploder suplex. Then Carmella interjects herself every so often when it seemed appropriate. But for the most part, it was mainly Becky versus Charlotte. There were some rolling pins, and everyone was cheering. It was just confused. Even the ref was confused. And then they sold it great. Because what happens after you start rolling around, just like when you sit around the bat, you're dizzy. They get up wobbly, lean against the ropes, and I think Becky just takes like a wild swing and catches Charlotte. It was great because they make it seem very realistic. They make it seem like they're off balance. They make it seem real. That's all. That's all I ask for. Make it seem somewhat real, especially if you're going to be promoted on Fox as kind of a more sports-oriented show. Again, but that was some good comedy. Then there was of course, the double clothesline. Carmella's being opportunistic. Again, false finishes. Carmella would pin one, and then go to the other, and then go back to the other. That was good. Yeah, it was really fun. There and when Becky and Charlotte started to go at it, blow for blow, they were yay, woo, yay, woo. Were no boos in this match. Becky had a Luthez press, started to drop her a little bit, drop rain fist down on Charlotte. Charlotte reversed that on top of Becky, did the same thing. There was a tease of a tombstone pile driver. That would have been truly awesome. Then there was a double moonsault. which I know I got on camera, which was really the spot of the night. That was amazing. There was one shot from Carmella. I could hear that shot. That sounded good. Again, this was an amazing match. Becky Lynch did go over. She made Carmella tap to the disarmer. And then Becky did do some flying. She landed on Charlotte, who was in a bridging position with a figure eight on Carmella, and Becky broke that up the hard way. That looked great. This was a filet mignon match.
That's still an insult. When you talk about somebody and their height and their shoes on 6'3", that's disrespectful. I'll call anybody on disrespect at any time, anywhere.
Now let's get to the dark matches for the evening. The first match, it was announced that Daniel Bryan would be facing AJ Styles. So everyone was like, yeah, yeah. And then the clone showed up and people were like, who? Who are they? They're the clones. People actually did start to leave. They were teased with Daniel Bryan AJ Styles as a dark match. They got the clones.
Like instead of going to the bathroom, wash your hands. Yes, yes. No, I don't trust bathroom soap. That means I have to touch the dispenser. Just like I open the door with a tissue. Oh, wow.
These guys are huge. I saw them.
Like I said, at 650 pounds, just go home. I ain't finna fight you. I'm finna kill your ass. That's when it's time to come out with the big guns.
Well, these guys are awesome. I saw them in NXT a bunch. I think they're my nephew's favorite tag team.
Big difference. But then, to make it all better, Heavy Machinery came out. So Heavy Machinery is going to be on SmackDown. What's her face? And EC3 is probably going to be on Raw. I guess. Well, Nikki will probably be on SmackDown. And Lars, he is the monster, should also be on SmackDown too. And that would be all the call-ups, I think. That makes sense. So Heavy Machinery, again, they have their match with the clones. Listen, this is a Heavy Machinery match. It's awesome.
Straight up, I have, this is why you'll notice a lot of pictures are from me kind of laying back, because sitting, like, up is a little painful. That's why I usually I'm the Guinness Book of World Records for being the person with the mouth that can diss people and run them off faster than anybody would ever have, because I got the record down to dissing and getting rid of somebody in less than fucking 1.5 minutes. My mouth can be crucial. I'm a Scorpio. What are you?
Pisces.
Otis Dozovich hits the worm, which is great. Again, their finisher. One guy picks the other guy and just splashes him and kills a clone. It was fun. Of course, Heavy Machinery went over. This was a fun match. This was a cheeseburger match. And it's probably that cheeseburger match because again, Heavy Machineries, they're a fun tag team. My nephew's favorite tag team. See them win and their even though it's a dark match and in Florida. I wonder if they would do that in other states. I don't know about that. But because of that, it was fun. It was a feel-good, fuzzy, warm moment. I was going crazy. I'm like, yes, 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 yes. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Then we actually did get Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. So those of you who left early, you get the shame, the finger shaving part of shame.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the WWE Championship. Introducing the challenger from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And his opponent from Everett, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds. He is the WWE Champion, the new Daniel Bryan.
And again, this was actually a really fun match. But you know what, baby? It was a dusty finish, baby. But you know what?
Better footage will be posted later once we can get it off of
He just got the whole.
just so y'all see, that's my finger with his diss and Duval, y'all. It might be a cesspool, but it's my damn cesspool.
And you treat me like that?
Yes!
I had a fat, ignorant, impotent man spell mustard on my t-shirt.
And you're a loudmouth piece of fucking shit!
Me from behind.
You have to be careful because there are kids
I
around.
had a bunch of ignorant people in Jacksonville tell me that I suck.
Hey, 9, 10. Wait, where's his spot?
Keep going!
Oh no.
Keep going!
You know, once he fixed that, the announce table off. Now the table exposed. Oh.
Yo, he got tabled, yo. Don't diss
The reason why it's a dusty finish because both men got kicked in the balls. Ooh, that's a nasty dusty finish.
Bitch, you don't know nothing about jinglings, dinglings, nor twerking. Get the fuck out of Duval.
Keep your garbage balls in your house, in your rural city, in the trenches of Jacksonville, Florida. And now,
Uh-oh. Okay, there you go.
Let me at that Georgia boy, because I don't even like Georgia folk. My ex is Georgia people.
Oh!
And I got plenty of people in Georgia that ride. He can disappear real easy.
That was funny.
Your security guards are pretty good, motherfucker. Your luck of getting out of Duval ain't that good.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, phenomenal form.
Damn it, I might want out of Duval because it's a cesspool, but this is my cesspool.
Oh, wait, watch this. Yes, the Styles clap.
So that was, you know what? It was AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan. This was a tough and tough Dusty finish stock match, baby. Wait, there's only one way to do baby, and that is a dusty finish, baby. So again, a classic AJ Styles Daniel Bryan match. Start off really amazing. You're like, oh wow, might they actually change the belts on a dark match and do some shenanigans next week? Not gonna happen. Only because as AJ Styles went for the phenomenal forearm, Daniel Bryan kicked him squarely in the groin. The ref saw that and said, no, you can't do that. It's the DQ win, baby. AJ Styles wins by a dusty DQ. But that wasn't the end of the match. Daniel Bryan wasn't happy. He wanted to go get that belt. And he tried to beat AJ Styles up with it. But AJ Styles is smart. AJ Styles is getting vicious. AJ Styles kicked Daniel Bryan right in the nuts. And the whole crowd went absolutely bonkers. Daniel Bryan sold like a champ. Jumped up, fell right down, had like convulsions in the middle of the ring because he got kicked down there. Oh, there goes my cat, who's going to be more prominently featured in the future as a tease. Again, this was a really fun. It was fun. The crowd went home happy, and that's what dark matches are supposed to do. Send the crowd home happy, and therefore get the tough and tough match, baby. There was also some news, and I'll add this quickly. Should I do it later? I went to All Elite Wrestling. That was pretty fun. I think it was on my cell phone. I have to figure out stuff on my cell phone next. But probably next time after I do New Year's Dash, I'll add in some pictures about All Elite Wrestling. And I'll probably review that tomorrow. Friday's gonna be my day off for wrestling. Saturday I have to work, no wrestling. Sunday, no wrestling. Get a little reprieve. So again, I would like to thank everyone for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And again, look for changes in the near future. And again, if you go to wrestling matches here in Florida, look out for this guy, Hobo Tom. Actually, I did get a lot of compliments because the shirt I wore, my Machine Gun Carl Anderson shirt, the last guy Gene from the G1 Climax, some person said, I like that shirt. And you know what? I like you too because you like my shirt. And whatever day is Bullet Club Day, please go out to Pro Wrestling Tees and get one. Free pop for Pro Wrestling Tees right there. Everyone have a good night. I have to edit stuff now. Bye.